What's going on, guys? It's your boy Drebone 777 again, and I'm back with another video. I'm hoping that everybody enjoyed their Easter with their families, had a good time. I was cooking some chicken, things like that. I know I had a good time, so I'm hoping that y'all had a good weekend. Now, I do still do the music thing, but right now I just wanted to make this video because I felt like this was a very important topic and it really needed to be addressed. And I'm going to get a lot of criticism from the Nintendo fanboys that are loyalists, that is, from this video. Like, these guys still don't seem to understand a lot of things, like they might not even get this video if they don't understand where I'm coming from with what I'm saying on the title of this video. Nintendo really doesn't give a shit about you or me, period. They don't. Now, think about it. I mean, you guys are talking about the reason why the Wii was the best console because it sold the most in the 7th generation. And I'm going to say that is simply not the case. Mainly because just because that a console sells real well doesn't mean that everybody is going to like, enjoy, or even use the product. I mean, you see statuses like, well, the Wii was the least used console even though it sold the most. Like, to me, that just doesn't sound right at all. To sell the most, but the general public really doesn't use it. And y'all think that we're all hating on it. It's not everybody hating on it. It's just that there's some things people disliked about it. We're not truly hating on it, bashing it all the time. I mean, I do my trolling here and there, but I'm trying to make a serious video. Like, I did not really enjoy that product. I mean, I had one before, you know what I'm saying? I thought it would be nice to use motion controls and things like that, but after a while though, I stopped liking it. And here's a couple reasons why. Now, we had a person say that Nintendo will have the definitive version of all of your favorite games. Now, there is so much shit wrong with that statement. Like, the dude that said this is clearly not that smart. Because here's the thing. You're looking at all these websites and sources saying that the Wii U is not getting a lot of games. I thought they was going to give you the definitive version of all your favorite games. But you're not getting Battlefield 4. You're not getting a lot of other games as well. So how is Nintendo going to really give you the definitive version of all your favorite games? You see what I'm saying? Also, you be having missing content on the Nintendo versions of games, whereas the PlayStation, the Xbox, and the PC will actually have those content. You got missing DLCs on certain games. You got missing parts of story mode or campaign modes in certain games on the Nintendo version, where you will actually get them on the stronger consoles and the PC, of course. Like, for example, Call of Duty Black Ops. Now, whether you like Call of Duty, I don't really care. Like, that's not about that. It's not about liking Call of Duty. It's about the content that was in the game. Like, for example, I had Black Ops 1 on the Wii and the PS3. And on the Wii version, you use the motion control, the Wiimote, to shoot, aim and shoot. I mean, I think that was a good concept, even with the graphics not being as good as the PS3s and the 360, the PC. But I mean, I thought that was a good concept. But here was the problem with that game. They had no DLCs on there, and it took long as hell to get into a match. You thought it was bad on PS3. It was worse on the Wii. Their service was terrible. You know, and another thing was the guns. Like, you didn't get the flamethrower attachment on that game. You also didn't get kill streaks like the Valkyrie rockets, the chopper gunner, and the gunship, which I would think would be the best thing for them to have, because that would be nice to use the Wiimote to control the Valkyrie rockets, the chopper gunner, and the gunship to kill people. I would have clearly said that was the definitive version, but they didn't have that. And also the sound effects were all the same. Every gun sounded the same on the Wii version, whereas on the PS3 version I was able to tell what gun a person was actually using in that game. I could tell if they had a FAMAS, an AUG, if it wasn't suppressed. You understand what I'm saying? So Nintendo having the definitive version of all your favorite games, it's not right. Alright, it's a false claim. It's a false statement. Seriously, it is. Like I said, missing DLCs in certain games, not getting certain content in that on that version as opposed to the other guys. Like, they don't make their system on power. Like, they do need a little bit more power in their systems so that we could get the stuff that the other guys could get. You understand? You know, I'm not a big Nintendo fan, all like that, but, you know, I still want to see them get the same thing that we would get. You understand what I'm saying? And you guys still don't get it, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand that at all. Like, it's just not that powerful. You know, and then not only that, it's like they rehash the same things over and over again. You know, with their first party games, like Mario. He keeps rescuing the princess. You know, the same thing for almost 30 years now. You know, their games usually do the same concept. I mean, I know there were different Marios and stuff like that as well, and I used to like Mario back in the day, but now I'm not really liking it. I'm not feeling that game no more. And I think somewhat it is more marketed towards kids too, but that's not really the big issue. It's just that it just keeps being the same shit over and over again. Like, think about Pokemon. It's the same concept. You're in one region, you stay with the same 3 types of starters: the fire, water, and grass. I think there was only one version where it was different how you started out, but you still got all 3 of the starters. You know, the grass, water, fire. You still got that. You see? And the concept's still the same. You got a professor there. You're some type of trainer. You go to fight 8 gym leaders. Go fight the Elite Four. You see what I'm saying? It's the same concept. Like, what they need to do is do what they do with Super Smash Brothers, which I would say is a good game, because I actually like Super Smash Brothers. Do what they do with that. Like, that's what they need to do. You see? But even I'm starting not to like Super Smash Brothers all like that no more, because I'm just not feeling it all like that. You know? Everybody keeps saying that Call of Duty brings out the same thing over and over, but you guys do it too. They do it too. And these guys will not come out and admit that. Plus, another thing is more of a personal thing with me. I don't want to play with all them new controllers. I don't feel like doing that. I mean, I know that people say you need innovation and stuff like that, and that's cool and all, but, you know, I want to sit down and relax when I play a game. You know, coming home from a hard day of work, I want to sit down, have me an ice cold brew, get drunk, maybe even have a blunt or a cigarette, you know, smoke while I play the game. You know, like this, how I could do with this PS3 controller. You know, be like that. You see, I would do it like that, but you guys just don't understand how, you know, people want to freaking play. You see what I'm saying? Like, I like to enjoy things my way, and I know smoking is bad, but still though, I'm gonna still do it just because, you know, I like to smoke, and I'm in better shape than most of you guys, for real. Plus I live in a highly polluted city. I'm in Pittsburgh. But I mean, anyway though, you know, I'm rambling on too much, but that's the main things that I want to talk about, that Nintendo rehashes their games. You guys use the sales argument too much and not talk about the quality of your products, how people enjoyed it, or if people is even using it still. And you're talking about the definitive version of all your favorite games, but you're missing a lot of content. You see, I just don't get that at all. Anyway guys, those was the things I wanted to say. I'm Dre Bone 777, and I'm out. Peace.